right, so it's time to snap this one back into place. He giveth, he taketh away, and he gives. Again. Anew. Alright, this is probably the second, maybe third part of the vlog. It's 63 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 207,494 miles on the odometer. It is February 5th of 2024. Great. I just was about to stop 2 seconds ago. I'm trying to think. Pointing here. Yeah. We're going to have to veer off. Traffic is pretty heavy. Fort Worth is growing. It's February 5th. I didn't say that. 2024. I'm trying to think. I have a secondary backup QT. So I passed one of them. Yeah, we're going to have to stop to get gas. And that means we will be able to get a snack for delivery today. This is south, so yeah. Gonna try it out over here. I have to really do this quickly. From Louisiana. All right, we got a lot of traffic. 4:50 p.m. It's big time Fort Worth traffic. So there's a lot of people coming to Fort Worth. They're basically getting to the other side of the west side of Fort Worth. Can't think of the name of that area, but it's where they're headed. These are people that probably work in Fort Worth or in Dallas or Arlington. Alright, so welcome to the Please Subscribe show. I'm Cole Spivey. This is the Cole Spivey channel. Please Subscribe show is just a show to remind you to subscribe. Anyway, head off. Nothing special today. No major notes. Didn't get a chance to work on the song. I might tomorrow. I had to run by Kohl's. That was more taxing than I thought. And then I did run by Best Buy as well. So it takes a lot of time to simulate those things to get to the second part of the vlog. Or really, it's probably the third part of the vlog now. We'll find out tonight, and we're headed off to delivery. And here's when we spiral. Vocal exercise right there. Good vocal exercise. Now we go for the tongue twister. All right, next delivery's 5:47 arrival, 8 minutes, 3 miles. We're gonna go ahead and switch this over. Looks like that's what we used for today. That was like a couple days right there. All right, there's the Trinity River right there. Skyline of Fort Worth. No go-karts today, but we do have mini golf going on at Rockwood. Those go-karts are pretty fun. That's the mini golf. So I turned it turned on some Todd Rundgren. He produced the Psychedelic Furs. I didn't know about this. He also started a band called A.D.W.C, which is a psychedelic band. So when Psychedelic Furs took off, it was because of Todd Rundgren. He produced them. It was another musician producing other musicians. Pretty good choice too. Todd Rundgren, he's also one of our all-time greatest musical artists and songwriters. And believe it or not, the guy that shot John Lennon was obsessed with him. The guy that shot John Lennon, Mark David Chapman, did not really listen to a whole lot of John Lennon. He was very obsessed with Todd Rundgren. But he did like John Lennon. He just wasn't a diehard fan. It was some kind of weird, delusional thing. He lived in Hawaii. He was a security guard. He signed out one day as John Lennon and then flew off to New York. But he was listening to Todd Rundgren a whole lot. I just know this because I read the bio. But Todd Rundgren was quite the artist. He was one of the #1 hit artists. Hello, It's Me is a great #1 hit. I've always wanted to use it in a film. Looks like they got a license plate, Genesis, using the 5s as S's. Hello, it's me. It's the first part of the Todd Rundgren song. Actually, on Hello, It's Me, it starts off with a bass that goes boom, or goes boom, 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 and then it has the piano coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, it's me. It goes boom, 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 and it's like a piano organ. It's just like an organ, chord organ, or just an organ, I think. No, it's an organ. It goes, hello, it's me. Thought about us for a long, long time. There's it's a mural. This is Latino arts culture. Right down there is the Rose Marine Theater. I performed there. You know, I actually forgot a show that I did there called Blues Streets, written by A.D.W.C. It was actually a really good show. We started the show off in front of the theater in the alleyways. It was about the homeless. It was right there. We did that show too, as well as A View from a Bridge. That one was directed by, A View from a Bridge was directed by Adam Adolfo. And the other one was directed by A.D.W.C, which was Blue Street. I played a character named Cole, the vet. We started everything off like right here, where it says For Lease. I think that was it. I don't remember the window though. They may not have had the window. It's hard to remember the exact spot. It's one of those. All right, we're passing Northwest 21st Street. Well, actually, we're gonna go ahead and take that street. This is like right in the heart of Northside, what they call Stockyards is another name they call it. Exchange is another name too. For Stock Exchange, where they bring in all the cattle. Or they used to back in the day. These houses have been here for quite a bit of time. This one's going to the hotel. I don't know why it took me this way. I guess to go to the side, but this one's going to the main hotel. Spring Suites, which is right in the heart of the Stockyards, right next to New Isis Theater, which has been renovated. So they're bringing in movies at New Isis. I haven't had a chance to go by there at all. But Luke Wilson was behind opening a show there called 12 Mighty Orphans or something like that. 12 Mighty Orphans. And Robert Duvall had shown up. It's very common. A truck being pulled by another truck. Robert Duvall showed up there. Yeah, he showed up. He was at the premiere. I would have got his autograph big time. He's one of my favorites. He was in The Godfather, Apocalypse Now. I'm just gonna go in this side right over here. Yeah, I'll just pull her in here. It should be fine.
Going down.
Pretty cool saddle. Yeah, so we're on North Main Street, but it was right here. It's that barber shop, I think. It was called Le Théâtre Theater, and then it was only there for a little while, and then they moved everything to Rose Marine, which was an abandoned movie theater that they turned into a live theater. Artist Della Rosa is the name now. Now they got a gallery and a theater, and they can show. Looks like they're doing a reading right now. They can show movies there too, but they're in the middle of a play reading right now. And they've got this little Mexican statue of, I don't know what that is. I'll have to check it out sometime. It's got a pretty big plaque. You almost can read it from where you're driving. But all that's the Latino arts culture, one of the hearts of it. And they do bring film festivals through there. They have brought a few festivals through there. Some Latino arts and some just USA film festivals, things like that. I think one of the big film festivals that came through Fort Worth, part of it was there. I brought a few of them through there. It's pretty cool. It's kind of hard, even if you're a local artist, even to be noticed. And that's probably how a lot of things are going around now with all the commercial filmmaking that's going on. There's tons of different types. I do plan to do another feature or short. Probably I'm going to go with more shorts. Shorts are easier to put together in a lot of cases. Budgeting wise, it's more affordable. And baggage claim is probably the next big thing. I may shoot it out at DFW Airport at certain hours. I've done a lot of scouting at DFW Airport and know it very well. Shouldn't be a big deal. I probably will find the actor on backstage. If you want to look for it, it'll be probably titled, the production will be titled Baggage Claim under Drive Film Productions. My film company's Drive Film Productions of Texas. And it is an LLC, I think is what they call it. Limited liability, usually they are. Probably a 20, maybe 25 minute short from DFW to Moore Memorial, which is in Arlington, which it'll be not really a road film, kind of in the heart of a road film, but it's more about, it's kind of hard to describe it in a log line. I've been really trying to think about it. Guy named, I believe he goes by JC, and then a character named Lewis. And Lewis is a coffee entrepreneur, I guess you could call him that. He's a person that has made a living in selling coffee all the way from Guatemala to Texas. His mother passed away a few years back, and they buried her in the Arlington Memorial, or Moore Memorial. I don't really know the name of it. I got to figure out the name of it. I think it's called Moore, but it's a cemetery. But also, just by happenstance, Vinnie Paul and Dimebag Darrell are buried there. So I thought about using that because it's a vlog point. And they go there, and he uses the guy's basically like a airport solicitor. He's like secret Uber kind of thing. His name is JC. He asks him if he needs a ride. The guy says, well, yeah, I'm headed to this, I'm headed to Arlington, basically. And he jumps in, and the guy has a luggage that he puts in the back. That's why it's called baggage claim. And then he has a box. It's like a little cardboard box. And inside of it is a hot steaming cup of coffee that's already ready to go. So it's almost a little bit magical realism. And he pulls the coffee cup out of the box, and it's steaming, and you use dry ice and just water probably. And he's, he asks him what it is, and it's like, it's a cup of coffee, and he starts drinking it. Then he explains to him that he's in the coffee business. So he's kind of a magical character. I thought about maybe even painting his face a little bit pale. with a little bit of maybe powder or something, make him kind of theatrical. So it's a little bit of magic realism in there as well. They have a conversation between themselves going from DFW Airport to the graveyard or the cemetery, and that's whenever they end up in front of Vinnie Paul and Dimebag Darrell's grave, and he's a big fan, the coffee salesman, the guy named Lewis, and so he gives out like a little speech to them, an homage, and sings something that is that would be something of Pantera or something. It's kind of a little bit comical, and then it switches, and he goes over to his mom's grave, and he sets the coffee cup and saucer down, and so he says a little prayer, and the secret Uber driver is like with him when he does it, because he asked him to come along with him and help him plant the flowers and things like that. And there's a shot of it's not really a log line, it's more of a synopsis, but I'll work on the log line for you later. Note to baggage claim, he could take a tape player with him and have a cover version of a Pantera song, and then when he sets it by the grave, he hits the play button. It's like a cover version, because you can use a cover version. All right, 6:11 arrival, 2 minutes, 1 mile. Front right. All right, 6:45, 4 minutes, 1.7 miles. And that's Dickey's Arena. That parking garage is Chevrolet. Called the Chevrolet parking garage. So it's 1 and 2. 1, 2. Alright, looks like they're closing the fair. Yep, they're shutting it down. Supernova and everything. Listen to that song by Psychedelic Furs. It goes, heaven and home alone. Alright, this is in 2 parts. First, 7:15, 4 minutes, 1.4 miles. Alright, this one's brought to you by Tapatio. It's mixed nuts. It's the only ones they had at QT, and they're $1.99. The munchies are $1.39 or around that amount. Tapatio, very good. It's mixed nuts. It's very good. Very good. Yummy. All right, next delivery is 7:26, 6 minutes, 2.5 miles.